Testing. 1, 2. I'm gonna test 2. What about you? Testing.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kem.Ellis, but I like to be called Kem.Gem. Of course, my name is Kemisha, shortened Kem, and I like to believe that I'm a gem. No, I am a gem, precious and rare, period. And you know, you have to think about yourself then way, you know. So yeah, but take that back. Me not think say, I me not believe say. I know that I'm a gem. Anyway, this week I have. When I say this week, like me, I'm the most consistent person. Well, not this week, but in this video, we're going to be doing a Q&A. I posted on my Instagram asking my followers to ask me questions, and I did a one that said my thoughts or perspectives on. So we have both of those to do today. I also posted it on my WhatsApp, so I also have questions and topics that people want to hear my perspective on from WhatsApp as well. So we're doing both of those. Of course, I will not be doing every single question that was sent to me. And he's not no famous person we have 100 questions or hundreds of questions. I really just a handful, but I'm gonna pick out about 15 or so and do. Alright. First question, what drives you? I'm driven by the fear of being ordinary. I don't want to just exist. I don't want to live a mediocre life. I want to be able to live meaningfully, doing all the things I've always wanted to do, to live the life that I envision for myself, and also to be able to inspire people while living my life purposefully and boldly. So what drives me essentially is the fear of being ordinary, the fear of just being another person on this earth. I don't want that, and so I work hard and be smart to achieve all the things that I envision for myself. What are your aspirations? My aspirations are to be happy, genuinely happy, and healthy. Those are my aspirations, honestly. What is your dream job? Honestly, I don't have a dream job. I do not have a dream job, but right now in this very present moment, if I could like choose a job, it would definitely be a brand manager or a marketing manager. Essentially, yeah. Any one of those works right now. So yeah. Biggest life lesson this year. The person typed life lesson, but I'm assuming they meant life. So yeah, biggest life lesson this year is this is a good one. Biggest life lesson. Life is fluid. That will have to be it. Life is fluid. This moment you're at this place, and tomorrow it can all change. Life is fluid and anything can happen at any time, and you just have to live your life expecting the unexpected and be willing to adjust to whatever the new situation is. So I think that would have been one of the biggest life lessons. I mean, it's something that I knew, but this year 2020 has really concretized that life is fluid and anything at all can happen at any time. And that is also one of the reasons why I'm big on living your life for you, because anything can happen and the whole thing can change. Anything can happen and you can be gone by the snap of a finger. So yeah, that would be the biggest life lesson this year, to live boldly. Don't just exist to live, because life is fluid and anything can happen at any time. Regrets. You know, people like to say, I don't have any regrets, they're all lessons. Well, child, I have 1 and 2. The biggest one right now, and this is going to sound crazy to some people, is starting my master's. Yeah, that would have been one of my regrets. Sometimes when I think about it, I feel like it's just the pressure of everything. You know, the pressure makes me say, okay, I regret starting this, you know, but deep down in my heart, I do not regret it. Deep down in my heart, I know it is something that I want for myself. Deep down in my heart, I know I needed to go to the next level that I want to go to, you know. So it is not really a regret so much, but honestly, sometimes the pressures of everything, working, full time, going to school, it can be very, very stressful. And with my job that is so demanding and it's almost like you're always working, it gets really difficult. So whenever that pressure comes on, I tend to say I regret starting my master's, but if I'm being honest, it would not actually be a regret. It would not. No. I actually can't think about an actual regret right now, so maybe another time. Biggest fear, I think I kind of said that already. The fear of being ordinary. I think I have a few, so that's one. Of course, losing somebody I love dearly, my parents, my siblings. Failing. Yeah. Not that I miss you or anything, but I'll miss them now do all of them because some of them just blah. And biggest inspiration, this is a good one. My biggest inspiration, I like this one. It's actually a simple question, but it's like so, it's forcing me to think, and I don't want to give you a blah answer. My biggest inspiration. What inspires you, Kamisha? What inspires you, little girl? What inspires you? My parents. Yeah, I think my parents are my biggest inspiration. My parents have the determination they have, I've never seen in life. The way they work towards the things that they want, that inspires me a lot, with absolutely no form of education, you know. They don't have a formal education, no degree, you know, none of that fancy stuff, but they still work very hard to achieve all the things that they have now, you know. And I tell people all the time that my parents, the way I see them go after the things that they want in life, it kind of just encourages me to not settle and to pretty much beat the odds and go for it. My parents live in a decent house, and not because they are not rich, definitely not, but as I said, them work towards every single thing, little by little, and make it happen. My both parents are very big on partner, so they throw a lot of partners, and I think that to me shows that you don't have to have it all at once, and saving is important, and you know, all of that. My parents are my biggest inspiration, no cap. The way they go after every single thing that they want and how they make sure that their children are okay, it's nothing I've seen before. My father will literally do anything for his children, not to mention my mother. I think they're my biggest inspiration, the true example of who parents should be. And my father is a phenomenal example of who a husband should be. And funny thing is, I was having this conversation, I think last night, with my partner, that was saying, do you think you look for your mother in a woman? Like when you are, you know, looking to date somebody, do you look for characteristics that your mother has? And he pretty much said yes. And I think it's the same with me. I kind of look for my father in men. So because my father is such a good man, he set the standard so high. So my father is this and you are not that? Nah. My father is extremely caring. You are not that? Nah. So yeah, one can chat. Ooh, me should have somebody for time me and tell me say if you stop answer the question they know, because I know feel like me talk and not stop talk. Alright, so another question is, How are you so confident? Child, I am not. I would generally, I'm confident generally, but if we should get really technical with this question, sweetheart, I'm a work in progress, honestly. Before I host any event or anything like that, I'm always extremely nervous. But I think the thing is, because I don't want to fail and I want to do very well at anything I do, I can conceal any amount of fear and nervousness I have. I'm very good at that. I'm very good at hiding the fact that I'm fearful. I'm very good at hiding the fact that I may be nervous. So when I go out there, I come off as confident, but honestly, I'm shaking my bones. But I don't allow people to see that. So I'm going to come off as being confident. Something that many people do not know is that I tend to doubt myself. Not a lot of times, but I still do. So, and that is why I say generally I'm confident, but if we should get really technical, I'm still a work in progress. Advice for a trying university student, especially in this time. Advice for a trying university student. Don't stop trying. The struggles are different for everybody, you know, but if I'm supposed to give a general advice, it would definitely be don't stop trying, don't stop doing what you're doing, stay focused, don't listen to the noise. And when I say the noise, I mean, say for example, you may have had difficulties and you are doing more than 3 or 4 years. There are going to be people who are going to say, she not done yet. Lord, how long should I take to do the 1 degree? Da 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 da. You know the bag of things that people will say. Don't listen to the noise. Focus on you, because only you know your story. You know. I mean, this is not for the people who are just wasting time and spending 45 years to do a 3 years degree. I'm talking about the people who just genuinely have challenges. The people who just have hiccups along the way, and something happen and you may fail a 1 or 2 course. You know, I'm talking to those people, not the time wasters. Don't get involved, do stuff, but as I said before, stay focused and don't stop trying if you are a trying university student. Boy, some of them questions just stay away. What's your type?
Mr. Uptown girl, them love bad man. Uptown girl, them love bad man.
What's my type? Ambitious, definitely. Hardworking, I love that because my father is all of those things. Hardworking, ambitious, caring. So, when I say caring, I mean say, you're not supposed to know say I'm going on the road. You dig? And you're going to bed and sleep comfortably in your bed. You don't care about me, obviously. And I mean, all of these things is different for other people. Some girl, alright, if them be a road and them man are sleeping in a bed and a draw. What do you call it? Bongo? I don't know, but a snore and all. You know, that's how live them best life in them sleep. Man, I love that. You have to wake up and check up on me, my friend. Wake up, check up on me. You know, to sleep good until me reach home and you know, say, yeah, me in I'm all safe. Yeah, then you can go sleep. Yeah, I look for them little thing then, man. I love a man who can have a very good conversation. Even if you're not a talker, because as y'all can see, me love chat. Even if you're not a talker, you must be a very good listener. I think that's very, very important. So I definitely look for those things in a man. Physical features, no, I'm not too. Father God, me not tell no lie. Me like one man who look good. Yeah, you know, you have to look nice. That too. I love a man that smells good. Smell good? Oh, a good cologne loosens all the screw in my head, honey. Every screw get loose when a man smell good. Me love when a man smell really, really good. I'm gonna mean cheap couscous smell. Me like a nice manly smell where caress me nostrils and me just want, you know, yeah. I love a man that smells good. That's like one of the top 5 things I look for. I love a man that smells good. And of course, you know, clean mouth and then something. Yeah. Alright. Let me go to the WhatsApp questions now. most of these questions are repetitive, and I think I answer most of these questions. I answer already. What's your type? What advice do you have for young ladies? Advice for young ladies. This is a good one. You're going to meet yourself, a new part of yourself every single day, or every time something happens that challenges you. So of course you're not going to fully learn who you are in your young days. It's something that you do every day. You learn more about yourself every single day, but don't let a day pass and you don't learn something about yourself. So take time to know yourself. Enjoy your own company. Yes, we're young and we want to be around our friends and we want to, enjoy life and be around other people, yada yada yada. But you have to take time to know yourself, and sometimes knowing yourself, it comes from spending time with yourself, basking in your own company, all that jazz. I feel like when you know yourself, it's better for you to be able to align yourself with your purpose, and it's better able for you to make decisions because you know yourself and you know what works for you. So my advice to young ladies would essentially be, take time to know who you are. Take time to know what you like. Take time to know what you dislike. And when you have a very good understanding of all of these, you can position things in your life better. So you can choose your friends better, you can make better decisions, because you have an understanding of who you are, you have an understanding of your purpose, you have an understanding of kind of where you want to go in life. But as I said before, knowing who you are is an ongoing process. It's something that you have to do daily. Because every day or every time something new comes up, every time there's a new situation, you learn something new about yourself. Alright, another question from WhatsApp. Why did you leave RJR? Why did I leave RJR? I'm not going to get in the specifics of this question. I mean the specifics as in, a very detailed answer, but what I'm going to say is that it was no longer serving me. It was no longer, it was just not working for me at that time. Do I see myself going back there? Maybe. But right now, or at the time when I left, it was not working for me. It was not serving me. And I was starting to do my master's. The schedule was very different because I would leave work at around 4 or 5ish thereabouts, and then class was at 6. By the time I'm to take a taxi, all that jazz, I'm getting to class very late. I didn't love that because I'm paying a lot of money for my program, and it doesn't make any sense that I'm being late for class or missing classes. So yeah. So those are some of the reasons why I left. As I said before, the specifics I will not get into, but essentially it was not serving me and I had to move. What? Do you see yourself? I think I just answered that, so yeah. Alright, let's move on to the thoughts and perspectives now. Thoughts on males being the breadwinner in this day and age. I think in this day and age, you have more females being breadwinners. You have females working, you have females educating themselves, all that jazz. As opposed to what used to happen long time ago, where females were confined to the domestic space. You don't have that anymore. You have females educating themselves, uplifting themselves, all that jazz, and they are becoming breadwinners. Now, I'm not so sure if the person wanted to ask me about males being the sole breadwinner, but if you are biblical or spiritual in terms of being a Christian and reading the Christian's Bible, then you know that the Bible says, a man should lead and women should submit, yada yada yada. So if you are from that part of the world, then of course the male should be the sole breadwinner, taking charge and all that jazz. For me, no. We're both going to win that bread, honey. We are both going to win that bread. I am not going to be a woman who is going to sit back and allow my man to do every single thing. That's not my style. Do I do 50-50? Hell no. Nah, definitely not 50-50. But we're both going to work and contribute to bettering ourselves, providing for ourselves and our families. This whole debate of 50-50, you have to understand your partner, you have to understand the dynamics of your relationship. So if it's a case where, say, maybe the woman makes way more than the man, that cannot be anything else but probably 50-50, or the woman contributing more. So say probably like a 60-40, 65-35, something like that. I don't know about the dynamics of anybody's relationship, but as for me and my house, it's gonna be 65-35, my love. Yeah, 65-35 thereabouts. Never 50-50, sorry. My thoughts or my thoughts or perspective on men. Men embarrassing. What am I saying? Men are embarrassing. The M in men stand for embarrassing. Embarrassing bad, my love. Embarrassing. What am I say? Embarrassing. Yeah, right, true. Embarrassing. And I'm not going to say that there are not very good men out there. There are very, very good men out there. There are a lot of Prince Charmings out there. But my love, them hard to find. Hard to find, my love. But generally, embarrassing bad. Embarrassing. Let me say embarrassing. Embarrassing bad. Alright, here is another question, another one. What? Fellatio? F-E-L-L-A-T-I-O. Somebody else with that one here, please. Let me run over Google. I actually did not look through all of them, you know. But I just screenshot it. Fellatio. So person has sent me go in a dictionary to backside. Woo!
What? Who put that on this one?
So I pronounced it correctly. It's actually fellatio. I couldn't hear it.
Fellatio.
Yeah. So fellatio, oral stimulation of a man's penis. What are my thoughts or perspectives on this? On fellatio. I got this one wussy. It's actually, what is it? Latin? Anyways, what are my thoughts or perspectives on fellatio? I mean, which is oral stimulation of a man's penis. Listen, whatever works for you and your partner, do it. If you are comfortable doing it and it makes your partner happy, do it. I believe that when it comes on to what happens in your sexual life, there's no right or wrong. It's whatever it is that you are comfortable with, or your partner is comfortable with, or whatever makes both of you happy. It shouldn't be anybody's place to say, what do you think about this? You think me for do it, or you think it right, or whatever. If it makes you happy, do it. So if you want to use your mouth to stimulate your partner's penis, go ahead, honey, all the best. Have fun. I mean, it's none of my business, at least. If it makes you happy, if it makes your partner happy, do it. If you're comfortable doing it, if your partner is comfortable doing it, do it. Just like mine, just do it. Alright, I think I have gone through enough. Some of them may just not go do, because some of them too personal or just not make much sense. Oh, here's one. COVID vaccines. What do I think about COVID vaccines? I'm not one of those people who are totally against it, and I'm not going to say I stand strongly for it. I kind of just waiting to get a little bit more information about it to kind of see how it works for other people, that kind of thing. I don't remember which politician said it. No, yeah, the mayor of Clarendon. I said the mayor of Nathan. Some mayor say, I could say it works for other people. When we say it works for them, then we can take it, and you know, yeah.
We understand that there is a vaccine out, more than one vaccines around. But you know, sometimes when something new come out, you can't just run into it because you don't know what effects it might have on you. So we want the big countries, them like America and Canada and England. Go ahead and take the vaccine and let us see how it work for a little while before we rush into it. That's true. Yes, that's the safest thing to do.
So in here. Yeah. Alright. Oh, I'm never see this one, eh? Broke man, broke your vibes. My love. Broke my vibes. Why do you always say you don't want to have kids? First of all, I don't want to have kids because I'm not a goat. But honestly though, I would rather not have children. I kind of just want to be a rich auntie, you know, making sure everybody's alright, sending money through Western Union, cash apping you some money, paying your tuition, making sure everybody is good. That's the vibe I'm on. I want to be, you know, just that auntie that takes care of everybody. I saw a meme the other day, you know, it says, why have kids when you can have nieces and nephews, plus they are returnable.
Hey! Look here! Look here!
But I'm willing to compromise if my husband wants a child, to give him a child. That's the one. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think I've come to the end. I'm not doing any more. I said before, some of them are a little too personal, some of them are a little too loose. So I'm not going to do some of them. But yeah, that's that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so right now. Hit that subscription button. I said yeah, subscription. Hit that subscribe button. Something like that, yeah. Hit that subscribe button and hit the like button so that this video may be suggested to more people. Leave a comment, let me know if your perspectives or your thoughts on some of the things that I've said are different. Let's just talk in the comment section. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you again so much for watching this video. I can't stop saying thanks. I know I'm most Nigel niece, but yeah, thank you for watching this video. Love and light always. Bye bye.